like, so this session is recorded, and let's just all arrive in this space, because the music that I really felt like introducing you with is a kind of upbeat. So it's also nice to just land in this space together, because you all chose to be here today with your sisters. And as many of you know, magic happens when women gather together. And whatever will happen, we're not sure of yet. So let's just be open to the magic. And for me, it really helps to be present in my body as it is now, right now. And because we're going to work with that later on in this hour, that's the first thing I want to do. Really invite you to be in this space. So just find a comfortable seat or standing up, whatever is in this moment comfortable for you. It's a short meditation, so you can leave your camera on. We'll have a longer meditation later on. But for now, just feel if you want to close your eyes or just look on a spot in front of you. And take a deep breath in and out. And next time you breathe in, try making a little bit of a sound, breathing out like ah. Maybe you feel your body needs more of a sound. So breathe in and breathe out. Ah. Wiggle a little bit and find your comfortable spot. And when I ask you to make a connection with your body as it is right now, sometimes it feels a little bit far away. And the best way to feel how it is with you in this moment is to follow your breath. So really observe the breath you're taking in from the outside, through your nose, into the back of your throat, into your body to the inside. And just follow the way your breath goes. Also to the outside again. So the breath is a connection from out to in and from in to out. So every time you're questioning, how am I feeling? Just focus on your breath. And then feel into the rest of your body. Just as an observation, you don't need to change anything. Just feel if you feel heavy or light, have a lot of energy or a little bit less. If you feel a lot of fire or a lot of earth in your body. Maybe some tension in places. Just observe. Just observe your body that carries you the whole day through this world, through this life. Just give it a little bit of attention, that it knows that you're listening, you're feeling, and that all the sensations that are presently occurring are communication with you. So if you're feeling into your body as it is right now, and maybe you feel your chest or your arms, your legs or your butt. Maybe there's a movement your body wants to make, like stretching your arms or wiggling your tail. And with all the presence your body is giving you, maybe there's an intention for today. You're joining this circle. Maybe there's a wish or a longing or a word that comes up or a feeling that arises, and just let it happen. Maybe there's nothing, and that's also perfectly fine. But if there's something that's alive in you that needs to be felt or seen or heard for this next hour, so you can bring it in this space and share it in your energy, just let it happen. And maybe this intention even has a color or a temperature or a taste or a symbol with it that means something to you. So what's the quality of your presence that you're bringing in today? And then maybe you want to inhale some much deeper, stretch your arms out or move your shoulders, open your eyes. And I'm very curious if you could feel some intention for today before I start explaining about this new moon and all the stuff I wrote down. I would love to hear from you. So if somebody wants to share their intention, you can choose. Either you type it in the chat or you unmute yourself and you just say, hello, what I want to share is, and then you share your intention. So if there's someone who would love connection, I see.
I can share.
Yes, please. Hi,
Hello,
Bianca.
can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I hear you, Bianca.
My intention is to bring into this circle a fire that has recently been awakened inside of me. And in a nourishing group of women, I want to fuel and cultivate and shape this fire. So I bring
Mm,
this fire into the circle.
welcome, fire. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, we need that. I felt it as well. That's why the music was a little bit fiery this morning. I was like, wow, this is my element as well, which is really alive. So thank you for sharing. I'm looking to the chat and I see grounded, present in my body and listen to my needs. Healing is the word that came to my field. Awaken the feminine in me fully. Hello, Avnika. Do I say, I hope I pronounce your name right. The question was, with the short meditation, did a intention arise and what is it? What do you want to bring to this circle?
Yeah,
Connect.
the
Hello.
intention is as you just and it's very coincidence that I'm logged in here. I just checked in into a hotel, arrived at a different place, and I just opened my emails and realized this there is a new moon session starting in 2 minutes. It's such a coincidence, and I logged in. And as you started, the first thing the heartfelt desire and intention was the time has come, just awaken the feminine fully. I've been in a corporate job for 20 years. So you
Mm,
understand how, like, I was science minded, I'm a computer science engineer, all of that for 20 years. So the deep desire and the intention is that to awaken the feminine in me fully. The masculine side of me has been pretty activated for all these years. So that's the intention for me.
well, beautiful. And how beautiful to do that with the sisters as well. Like every
Yes, yes, beautiful.
sister
Nothing better energy than the sisters.
and all parts of femininity are welcome. Like all the sisters carry different qualities. So welcome to you and thank you for this intention. Yeah. Um, Okay.
Yeah,
I
I want
just,
to say so
yeah.
since this is the new moon in Taurus, and I know it's really good to bring to manifest money. So I would like to bring connect with myself, with my higher self, and bring that in and manifest prosperity and abundance in my life.
I thank you so much. Prosperity, abundance, and financial abundance as well. Thank you for sharing also in the chat and in live. And let me explain a little bit because you mentioned a lot about the new moon. It's in Taurus and it's about manifestation. It's a really forceful energy, Taurus. And at the same time, I'm living my life by the Mayan calendar. And the Mayan calendar is, I was taught in Guatemala by my teacher. And I want to explain a little bit about that. Um, just bear with me. Because the Mayan calendar, it took me a while to understand how it works. And in the Mayan cosmovision, they follow the Tzolk'in calendar. And the Tzolk'in calendar talks about 21 energies. And they follow each other. So every day there's a new energy. And we have a 13-day month. So today it's the 10th day with the energy of Ish. And Ish happens to be the energy of Mother Earth. And I was planning on really tapping into our true nature of all the aspects within ourselves. And it happens to be exactly the energy that supports that today. So I've learned for over the past 5 years, I learned to really look at these energies because they support whatever you're going to do in a certain way. So today it's Ish, which also it's about life, Mother Earth, and everything she provides for us. And because it's also with the jaguar, who represents a little bit our shadow sides. The jaguar, I always picture the jaguar as a really powerful animal, but also with a little bit of a lantern on the tail, which she uses to shine some light on our shadow sides. So it can be that today a lot of parts of ourselves that we forgot or that were never allowed to be there can come to the surface. And it's not that we have to work hard to do that, but just be aware. Maybe you just remember how it was to be a little child, or maybe you remember how it was to be among sisters. And maybe you remember that you knew how to be in your feminine power. Those things can happen today. Okay, I just had a question for Ritumbra. Ritumbra, I see a black screen in the middle, so that's why I asked you. Let me check that.
No, Leontien, you are pinned, and I think everything's fine for everybody.
Okay, yes, then it's just my screen. So the Taurus energy is supported by the manifestation, invitation actually, from Mother Earth. And Mother Earth, I always thank her when I open sacred space. I always thank her for carrying us and stick with us, because what would happen if we would treat Mother Earth the way we treat ourselves? It would be a different world, like if we really appreciate that she gives life to us and she's the only reason we're here, it would be different. So all those aspects are really in our energy today. And the number 10, which carries today also, it's the number of the two hands. So when you have to do something, you need a hand. Number 5 is let's get it into the world. Let's manifest that. But the number 10 is why we're here together. It's community. It's two hands together. It's in prayer, it's in gratitude, and it's in let's get things done. So in this community, as Nitu, I hope I pronounce your name correctly, just mentioned, being among sisters, it's a remembrance of something that's not very needed in the corporate world. In the corporate world, we're more in our masculine powers and in our action. And to really sink into the feminine softness, which is a really big power also, it's much easier when you're amongst sisters. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on this day as well. A very good day to be really grateful to the feminine force that we all are actually. And that true nature reflects in ourselves. So what we see outside, as we were breathing in, we take what's outside, we take it in. And then you become very conscious about how is my inner world, how is my inner landscape. So when we're breathing in fire, then we'll ignite the fire within ourselves. When we're breathing in air, you'll feel where you're needed, are in need of more air, more spaciousness, more So I want to invite you later on to a meditation where you really feel what your body needs. But because this is a day of manifestation in the new moon of Taurus and in the Mayan calendar, both, I think the best or the most important thing about manifestation is that you know what you want to manifest. Because if you're not conscious about that, nobody knows what will happen. So please be aware of what you're calling in, what you're wishing for, and be also aware that it sometimes happens in a different way than you thought it would be. So I believe our body has the knowledge, and I want to invite you to awaken the body a little bit and tap into that knowledge. I'm going to stand up, and I hope you can still hear me. And I think I have to adjust my camera for that. Let's see if I can show you my ceiling. Yeah. So if you want to do this with me, you can stand up as well. Or sit down, whatever feels comfortable for you. But waking up the body, you can imagine that if you're standing up, you have more space to waking up the body instead of sitting down. This beautiful vessel you got in this life, let's wake it up with a little bit of tapping. Keep your hand a little bit hollow, so you're not punishing yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. You're just making connection with your body by tapping and waking. Even if it's evening, still, this is your connection with your body. Your arms, a little bit your chest, use your fingertips for this. Your stomach, your belly, be gentle. Your back, your butt. Oh, how nice it is to tap your butt. You even use your fists to wake that butt. After sitting a day, wow, this is even better. Your thighs, also with the fist of your hands, just tap them, go down, go down, go down to the lower legs, to your feet. Now work your way up, maybe through the back, your shoulders, and then very lightly your neck with the fingertips, your cheeks, your forehead, and on top of your head. And just feel where you want to tap some more, just a few seconds. And then relax. Just stand still and observe what you feel in your body. Now it's broken. up. Maybe you feel sensations that weren't there before. Maybe you feel expansion in your body. And just breathe into that. This is your body. Be grateful for it and thank it for all the sensations. And then find a position in which your feet are kind of hip width. And we're going to find our middle. And that's for everybody, it's different. So first you're going to explore what your body can do. So if we lean a little bit to the front, you'll notice you have toes and they go a long way, but not all the way. So that's the end of the toes. If you lean back, there's less space, of course, because we only have heels. We lean to the side of our feet. We go round on the toes. We lean to the other side and we end on the heels. And with this exploration, you end up in a place that feels like your middle. The middle of your middle. And there you rest. You relax your knees. You relax your pelvis, your belly, your arms, your shoulders, your tongue in your mouth, and you're just standing there and you observe your body because your body knows the answer to all the questions. It's just we made our head very, very important, and our head always wants to speak their mind, have an opinion, but our body knows the answer. And I invite you today to listen more to your body. And how we do that is as follows. Your pelvic floor, your pelvis, your hips, they make movements all day. They tell you, yes, we like that. And they tell you, no, don't go there. No, we've done that before. We're not doing that again. So we want to observe that movement before your head knows about it. And it can be very, very subtle. But the more you listen to it, the bigger it becomes. And the way it manifests itself is that you can feel a movement towards the front or towards the back. And some people feel the yes towards the front, but some people feel the yes towards the back. So first of all, I invite you to find yours. You stand in the middle of your middle and tell yourself, my name is, and then you say your name. You tell yourself something you're absolutely certain of and feel how slightly it might be. Feel a movement towards the front or the back. And if you're not sure, you tell yourself, I am doing grocery shopping right now. Wow, I see a lot of movement with you guys. Girls, sorry. So if you feel a little bit of movement or a big movement, then it becomes fun. If you're not sure you feel any movement, just keep practicing because it is there. It is there. Your body keeps score, your body knows. So if you're standing in the middle of the middle, every time you're coming back to the middle, you can ask yourself, okay, what does my body want? Tell yourself, I am going to run for an hour. Oh, shoot, mine does want to do that. I didn't expect that. Okay, I have to run for an hour and come back to the middle. Tell yourself, I'm going to eat some chocolate. Okay, yeah. I think some of you are with me on the yes. Or tell yourself, I'm going to clean my whole house. Okay, shoot. Yeah, that's a no for me. And this is fun because what it gives you is your boundaries. If somebody calls me up now and tells me, okay, come on, there's a party going on, you have to come, and I'm really, really tired, and I'm going to check it like this, and I feel a no, I don't want to go to the party, but yeah, I like this friend and they expect me to be there, then I might go, although I felt a no. That's me stepping over a boundary, and that's okay. That's okay. If you do it consciously, then if I'm having a headache later at night, I know how it come, like why I have a headache, because I stepped over that boundary. But this yes and no, it gives you so much information, because if you feel it, you don't have to think about it. So your head is quiet. And I do this all day. I do this in the grocery shopping. Okay, do I want pasta or do I want bread? No. Do I want chicken or do I want veal? And this is my knowledge. So when you know this, then we make some more room for this. And we do that by shaking. So you make your stand a little bit wider. And now you know you have a yes and a no. We shake a little bit. So you bounce up and down. Your knees are loose. Your pelvis is loose. And you can wiggle your tail. Very important, wiggle your tail. Because there are... Oh, Gina. Okay. Yeah. Can you mute yourself, Gina? Yes. So wiggle your tail, shake your shoulders, shake your chest, your hands. I'm too close up to let you see that my whole body is shaking. And then close your eyes, feel the shake and feel your jaws interact with the shaking, maybe your ears, maybe your neck a little bit, and just relax in that shaking. Feel how much expansion it gives you. And maybe you want to shake more or bigger, like really throw your arms out if you notice that it's a little bit stuck, or shake your legs really big, like, okay, every tension out of this body, because I have the answers. I have the magic within me. I don't have to think about it. I just shake. Come to silence again. Come to the stillness of your body and feel again what the difference is of just a minute of shaking. Feel how much room you're making within yourself. So this is a great fertile ground to manifest from. Your body and your inner wisdom. So I invite you for a little meditation to find a comfortable spot. With this feeling you're feeling right now, you may lay down, you may sit down. And just relax into whatever it is you're feeling right now, because the shaking and the expansion can also give you some emotions that come up, that arise, or some memories, and it's all good. So focus on your breathing, as we did in the beginning, to arrive in your inner landscape again. And your inner landscape contains all of the magic that is available to you. so much more than we can capture into words. So if I say words or paint pictures that aren't doing it for you, just go your own way. Make your own magic. You don't have to follow me. And your kind of a quest in this inner world of yours is, what is it that really wants to be manifested into my reality right now? And your inner landscape, you as a being, you have all the elements in you, and your elements give you information. So we're gonna visit them and just experience how it is with them. So breathe in the relaxation, the openness, and the willingness to receive the messages from your body. And exhale, so you be more present in your own body, a little bit deeper than before. Inhale the magic and the openness. Exhale to ground more in your beautiful body, in your being. And then imagine a beautiful surrounding in nature, where the day is just about to begin. Just before the sunrise, there is this special kind of air. This air that keeps the promise of this brand new day in itself. Without you knowing what will happen, you feel that everything could happen. And this kind of quality of air, you breathe in and you let expand within yourself. This air of breath, this air of spaciousness, this air of calmness. And feel where in your body this element lives or is needed. If you invite the element of air, how does that feel? Is it something that's familiar to you? Is there enough air for you to have the space for yourself within yourself? Maybe there are parts of your body there where you need more air and more space. Just breathe the air into that. It's the energy of playfulness, of being this child running around, discovering the nature, seeing flowers for the very first time, smelling them. So breathe the scent of the most beautiful flowers in. And remember how that is, seeing things for the first time. So welcome, welcome air. And with this element of air within ourselves, we're moving towards the fire of the sun that's burning brightly in the summer. The fire that can burn away stuff that we don't need anymore, or which is holding us back. It's also the fire of passion, the fire of falling in love, the fire of dancing like nobody's watching. That kind of fire. Maybe you see Kali. Maybe you see the snake that represents our life force. So inhale this fire, feel it in your body. Maybe you feel it in your lower chakras, in your sexual energy, in your hips, in your pelvic floor. Inhale this fire because it fuels you. It fuels your passion. It fuels your intention. It fuels your energy. It's yours. It's your birthright. So invite this fire and feel for yourself if it's a little flame within yourself or if it's a fire which is almost out of control. Just experience the fire in yourself. And maybe you can ask this fire if it needs anything. Does it need more space to express itself? Does it need more water? Does it want to cool down a little bit? Is it anger or is it passion? Is it self-doubt or self-love? Can be the same fire. So explore in your inner landscape how the fire can be there. And welcome fire. We're moving towards the water. We welcome the waters of our tears. We welcome the waters in our veins. We welcome the waters in our wombs. The waters that will carry the feminine power through our body, that will make that we can share this feminine power. The way of the water. Let me be like water. Let me find the easiest way to get to where I want to go. It's not the straight way. It's not the straight path. It's the one maybe of a really lovely stream. Or maybe your water has really big waves today. Or tides. Maybe you can't get out of it. You're carried away, pulled away with all those emotions. But this is our force. This is how we operate as women. We follow our water. We follow our intuition. And maybe the water is too much, so the fire can't burn anymore. Or maybe the water is kind of still, doesn't know how to move anymore. So ask for a little bit of more wind to blow into the water so it can move again. Feel what your water needs. Maybe just some stardust or some color or some temperature you want to add to this water in yourself. Maybe you just have to allow it in yourself to move. So welcome the waters within yourself. Now we're moving towards the element of earth and invite the element of earth within you. The groundedness, the presence, the firmness. The earth that keeps you in your center. When you want to be a certain way. When you want to interact a certain way. When you want to share in a certain way and you're sure this is your way. Keep your ground. Don't let anyone change your mind. So how is it with your earth? Do you allow yourself to be like you want to be in the moment right now? Or do you need a little bit more? So invite a little bit more of earth. Or do you feel stuck? Do you have too much earth? Invite a little bit of water. And yes, earth and water becomes mud, but it's so much fun to play in the mud. You can roll around in it, you can paint your face and your body with it. So play around with the elements. Feel how the balance is with all 4 of the elements. And maybe you picture those elements as a kind of a circle around your center. So all the elements can join, interact, search for a balance around your center. And your center is the 5th element, it's ether. Ether as the void within yourself. There is silence, and there is a place where dreams start, where manifestation starts. The void is your magic. That's where the elements come together and you just let it unfold into reality. This is where your presence, your essence is. So feel into the void. Do you recognize it? Is it a new place? And with all the elements within yourself, just picture that you observe from a little distance how your inner landscape is formed after visiting all those places, all those elements. How does it look, your inner landscape? And is there a message for yourself? Is there something to do or something to take away from this experience? And then feel your body resting on the floor or a chair against the wall, or how you feel the connection with the earth. Feel your body a little bit more and come back to your body. Maybe you want to stroke your arms, your chest, your thighs, or your head. And in your own time, open your eyes. And if you have a pen and paper, just start writing. If you don't have a pen and paper, get it and start writing. And we do a little bit of flow writing, and that means that I'll set a timer and you don't take your pen off the paper for the next 4 minutes. Even if you don't know what to write, you're gonna write, I don't know what to write. Just keep on writing about what you just experienced. It doesn't need to make any sense. It doesn't have to have an answer. Just write. And if you don't know what to write, you can start with what my soul wants to tell me right now is. Hello again. So just finish the sentence that you're writing and know that there's so much more to write and to dig into, to let come up in your own system. There's the magic, there's the knowledge. And flow writing for me is a very powerful exercise. You can time yourself for 5 minutes or 10 or whatever, you know, but if you time yourself, then it has an ending as well. And if you don't leave the paper with your pen, you're going to write down everything. It's a brain dump. You're going to dump every thought, and it has the effect of clearing your mind, because you don't have to think about it anymore. It's on the paper. So we did some exercise to make contact with the magic within. And okay, something happens. I see myself frozen. I'm not sure if anybody else. There. So we did an exercise to make contact with the magic within in our body, the knowledge, the inner wisdom in our body, and then get the messages from there. And I would love to hear your experience. If it was new, if it was something that really you could connect to. And I would love to hear two things. How do you feel? And what do you take out of this? So you can either share it in the chat or unmute yourself and have a little bit of a chat. So who wants to share?
So I'll start then. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Sorry, it's really hard for me to see who's talking, so I'm just gonna.
It's Eve. Hi.
Hi, Eve. Yeah, I thought I recognized your voice. Hi.
Yeah, so I feel very centered right now, very calm. And for me, especially the exercise with finding your center was very helpful. I think I'm gonna do that in the future when I need to decide something, because I really tend to overthink a lot. So it's really a good shortcut to get back in your body and listen to what your body needs and wants.
Great,
so thank you for that.
Our body is talking to us the whole day, and it's giving signals, and sometimes we're not listening. And my experience is that eventually your body will say, well, if you're not listening, then up yours, you're on your own, and I'm not talking to you anymore. So if you reconnect with that, then it gets more space, and our minds get a little bit of support. Because I'm like you, I can overthink everything. But eventually, I feel like this goldfish running around in circles, not getting anywhere. And as you say, your body will give you a shortcut to what there's really to feel. So, yeah, great that you felt that. And I wish you so much fun with doing this the whole day. You're walking outside like this, all the time. Thank you for sharing. And Jen, also, you say, I found a rage burning within the fire and I wanted to be fueled even more. And then grieve with the water which I allowed to flow. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful, Jen. And I know that you were just at a fire. You did a lot of fire walking in the last week. So this rage, even more fueled. Wow. I'm actually curious how that looks. So if you're going to make a movie out of it, I want to see it. is there anything more that somebody wants to share about the experience to connect with your body, your inner landscape? Yeah, how was that?
You know, I'm going to pipe up if that's all right. I know I've already typed in the chat, but I really love doing this practice where we work with all of the different elements because they all have such different feelings, and I could feel the fire being ignited by the air, you know, so the more air that came in, the more fuel that came up, and all this rage is like bubbling up, and then understanding that the water's there to like flow through the body, and actually underneath all that rage was grief. And so it really helped me to have perspective on what was going on for me. And then when it came to the earth part, I didn't just feel the earth, I was the earth, and I sort of melted into like a really grounded nothingness of all that is. It was really beautiful.
Wow. So you walk the whole wheel, like you walk, the medicine wheel. How great. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the medicine wheel, I know Jen works with the medicine wheel as well, and it's a shamanic practice, or it's a shamanic vision, actually. It's not a tool, but it's yeah. And in this time, in the spring, we're moving from air to fire. And if you make that, if you feel that in yourself, you can feel whether you're ready to move to the fire, or there's still something that needs to be done to really fully embrace the fire. So it can be really helpful to address the elements in yourself every now and then, just to check up how you are. Haley said, love the body intuition movement, and I do flow riding. Ah, nice.
Might as well come online and
hi.
hello.
Hello, yes, there you are. Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How was it for you?
Yeah, so I love the centering. I love the swaying, the beginning of it, and many a time I'm not able to find my center because I already have the questions burning in my head.
So your sound is cut off now for me. It stopped by already have the questions burning in and then I didn't hear anything.
Okay. So I love the practice where we were able to center first and then start asking the questions. Maybe because today I had absolutely no question. Most of the times.
Okay, so the sound for me, I'm not sure if that's for everybody, but the sound is for me is breaking
Yeah,
up.
Kahili, I think there's a sound issue from your side. I think you can type in the chat whatever you want to tell, and we can move on to the next person.
So what I think I heard Keely tell that now first the void and the space to ask the question was there instead of having already the question in the head. And that's part of the magic of asking your body, or making more room for your body's wisdom, instead of already having a kind of to-do list. If there's something, yes, making space, nice. Well, that's great if you feel that, and it's rather easily, right? It's rather easy to do that. So you have already a morning practice. So how beautiful to add this to it. It becomes more of it, more magic. Yeah, you were playing in the mud as well with the water and the earth. Yeah, for me, it helps so much when I'm in my inner landscape to have fun with all the elements. You know, it's fun being in the body. I sometimes forget that. And then it feels so heavy. And then I know I have way too much earth. So I need to play with that. Okay, I have time for one last sharing, if somebody wants to do that. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, here. I am sorry for interruption, and you are looking absolutely gorgeous today. Always do. Yeah,
you.
it was lovely, lovely meditation. I will definitely try. I'm out somewhere, but I was on the list mode. Really, really nice, and I think I'm definitely going to try it as soon as I get the. Thank you for such a wonderful, wonderful new moon session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And really lovely to have you here as well. Yeah. I see Ritumbra posted all the links again in the chat because it went up with all the other chats. So thank you so much. To give a little bit of attention of the Evolved Beings platform and the trainings that come with that. Some people here were like me in the Green Tara training beginning of this year, and it was a 16-day initiation actually, with a lot of body practices to get into the body, and also 16 days with, what was it, 18 women, right? We were with 18 women. Usually, if you tell me to be 16 days with 18 women, I run the other side. I see Eve going like, yeah, I know that feeling. But it was great. We survived. And actually, it was beautiful. So for me, that's actually, it sounds funny, but that is the Green Tara training, to really be there together in this container where we gave each other the space to be the woman you are, like to discover and explore the woman we are together and as an individual. So the next one is also in February next year. And also on the website of Evolved Beings is more information, and the links are in the chat. And the Wonder Woman Festival, which is in Goa in November. Maybe I'm there. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of winking to Jen at this moment. Maybe we'll see each other there. The Wonder Woman gatherings, the festival, or the weekend in Hyderabad, which is in June, is also filled with a lot of magic and a lot of opportunity to connect with yourself and your body and your inner wisdom. The festival has loads of great facilitators to do that and to get to know them. And there is a WhatsApp group to keep in contact with each other. It's a global one. I'm not sure it's here actually, Ritumbra, but maybe you can post it.
Yes, sisters, the link is there on the chat. I suggest you join the group right away. And I would love to hear your feedback of this session on the group.
Okay, yeah. So with this, I would love to close this circle as well with each other. And thank you so much for participating and bringing your energy and bringing your magic, because even if we're online, we're having this container with each other, and everybody's energy, it's a co-creation. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. And as Ritumbra asked, like, if you have any feedback how it was, please leave it in the chat as well. And yeah, it was wonderful. I loved it. So lovely to see sisters. Yeah, really lovely. Felt the energy generate in the training, re-erasing in my body. Nice. If there's anything else to write in the chat, please do. Other than that, I wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, morning, or evening. And let's all unmute and say goodbye, either in our own language or in English, but say goodbye before you leave. And I'm waving you off.
Bye.
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 And thank you. Bye bye.
Very welcome. Bye bye.